According to dependency theory, the global economic system is structured to benefit high income countries while maintaining the dependence of low income countries. These high income countries deliberately reinforce the economic, political, and cultural structures that create a reliance on technology and trade for the low income countries. The emergence of dependency theory occurred in the 1960s as some theorists began to challenge modernization theory's belief that all nations' development occurs by following the same linear path as the global north. Despite efforts to include in economic growth and trade, Latin American scholars observed how the global south continued to depend on global north countries. They debated that a low income country's development is influenced by its connection with wealthier countries and not solely based on its domestic policies.
Dependency theory causes low-income countries to get caught in a global relationship with high-income countries because they are forced to rely on them for financial support. This causes the low-income countries to fall into a state of dependence, while the high-income countries benefit from that dependence. For the high-income countries to keep this economic power, they perpetuate this imbalanced relationship, keeping the poor countries poor and the rich countries rich. This emphasizes the need for government intervention to get the low-income countries off the ground. For capitalism to remain, the government must support the low-income countries so that they can eventually flourish on their own.
We see dependency theory active in how foreign investment, trade deals, and global supply chains are often designed to keep global South countries reliant on wealthier Western nations. This is done by the exchange of goods, services, or capital investment for resources, or even for political and geographic influence. This is all very common, and while this is usually framed as financial or economic development, it often favors donor interests and reproduces the same inequalities dependency theory has criticized for years. So rather than promoting progress, these initiatives can actually be regressive for underdeveloped countries, deepening dependency instead of reducing it. Dependency theory reminds us to question who truly benefits from development and whether current global structures allow underdeveloped nations to grow on their own terms.